And we're back here at Chattooga. Looking forward to this good matchup between Dade County and Chattooga. Oh, never mind.
Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. No matter what.
Can you hear me now, Robin? And we're back here at Chattooga. Looking forward to this game between Dade County and Chattooga. Playoff hopes on the line. Chattooga coming in with a 2-6 record, 2-3 on the region. They did beat Armurchie 45-27. Also beat Fannin County 27-10. Shutout by Christian Heritage. Aiden Fletcher had 103 yards rushing. Has 103 yards rushing per game. 103 per game.
Very similar stats, yes. Alright.
Can you hear me, Robin?
You good? You ready? So?
Can you hear me, Robin?
Yeah, I'm going to clear this layer so I can see it.
Oh, yeah, we got to set up the replay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm plugged in.
I set that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep. And it should pop up in this layer up here.
Yep.
Alright. Yell at me if you need anything.
I'll try.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hear me, Robin? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know why she can't hear me. Let's try this one. Can you hear me now, Robin? Can you hear me now? Or am I coming through? Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God, that is a large human being.
Dude, I'm seriously. Hey, Evan. Yeah, it's saying it's connected on my side too, but I don't know why it's not coming through. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, somehow I got muted. Yeah, just tell me when to go. I got you. All right, bye. It's crazy. And we're here at Chattooga for the Dade County versus Chattooga game. Playoff hopes on the line. Sorry about the technical difficulties we've had tonight, guys, but looking forward to this big game. I was talking about it a little bit ago. Chattooga coming in with a 2-6 record. Big wins against Armurchie and Fanning County. Their running back, Aiden Fletcher, is averaging 103 yards per game. So they do have a very strong run game, but they don't throw the ball very well. Fletcher has 725 yards on the ground for the season. So he is definitely going to be somebody that they're looking to feature in this game tonight. Wolverines definitely going to have to key in on him. It does look like the Wolverines did win the toss. I did not see whether or not they were going to receive or kick, but it's going to be a great game between these two teams just fighting to keep their playoff hopes alive tonight, because one loss most likely would put them out of the running. Both these teams need this win more than anything. Chattooga is coming out in all black uniforms tonight for their seniors, try to send them off with a win. Because it is senior night here at Chattooga. But we're going to send you guys to another 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about what Dade County is going to do in this game. We're going to send you guys to 2 minutes. You're listening to K-Win Football Wolverine Football on K-Win.
Let's go, boys.
Do they know you by name? Study your tape. Flinch, hearing your number. Do they dread the very sight of you on the field?
Ready? Hey!
They will now.
Good evening, Wolverine faithful. We are live here at Chattooga for this matchup between the Wolverines and the Chattooga Indians. Playoff hopes on the line. The Dade County Wolverines will get the ball first, so Wolverines did decide to receive it as the kick is away, and it is a low, short kick. Double gonna fair catch it at look like about the 30-yard line, and that's where the Wolverines are gonna take over, first down and 10. I didn't get a chance to talk about it. The Wolverines coming off a big win against Coosa last week, won 35-14. Win Garmany having a pretty good year so far. 1,145 yards passing and 8 touchdown passes. His brother H is the leading receiver at 535 yards. He is going to be a key component tonight that Win will look for. But hopefully the Wolverines going to be able to get this ball down the field a little bit tonight. Something they've done really well the past in their wins this season. So looking to continue that success. Wolverines going to go 5 wide, 3 to the near side. Going to throw a quick pass out to Double, and he's going to get upfield for a good 8 yards before Chattooga is finally able to bring him down. That's what the Wolverines are going to need to do tonight. Just be able to hit those quick passes and get those easy yards. These Indians so far are playing off of the receivers, so that's something that they should be able to exploit as this game gets further deep into these quarters. But should be a good night for both offenses wanting to just assert their dominance and do what comes naturally to them. Going 5 wide again, going to send a man in motion. The Wolverines get the Indians to jump. Good job by Win right there with the hard count. So he's going to get the free first down because of that penalty. And that's exactly what you want to do, send that quick motion your way. You've got a big defensive end, number 0, who is a 4-star athlete on this Chattooga team. It's Caden Fife. He is 6'5", 310 pounds. He is someone who is wanting to wreak havoc against these Wolverines. And the Wolverines go 5 wide. Quick pass again out to Double. And he's going to get about 6 yards before they're able to get him out of bounds. This is the exact same play they ran on the very first play. And doing it to success right now. Chattooga just, not wanting to get beat deep, so playing 5-6 yards off the ball, giving these wide receivers an easy pitch and catch from Win Garmany. Wolverines sticking with the 5 wide. Not something we've seen the Wolverines do much this season, but when they have, they've run it to success. Win going to throw this time to the far side of the field and dropped by Hayden Dunn. Hit him right in the numbers, and unfortunately, he just let that ball get into his chest, and it fell right to the ground. It's going to bring up 3rd down and looks like 3 for the Wolverines, as we have 11:39 left to go in the first quarter. Big 3rd down for the Wolverines just outside the 50-yard line. 3rd and 3, going 5 wide again. Going to fake the quick pass, and Win's in trouble, and he's going to go down. A combination sack between Fife and number 27 as well. Mason Stansel meet at the quarterback for a big sack for a loss of about 9 yards. Going to bring up 4th down and 11 for the Wolverines. They're going to send out the punt team. And if you're just now tuning in, Grant is not with me yet. He was actually at the Dade County softball game in Lamar County. He is on his way here, but for now you've just got me. And Dade County Wolverines stumble on their first offensive drive, and they're going to have to punt this ball away to Chattooga. And a good punt by Carter Bradley, high end-over-end punt, going to take a Wolverine bounce inside the 30 down to the 28-yard line where the Wolverines are going to down it. And that's where Chattooga is going to take over 1st down and 10. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN. And we're back here in Summerville as the Wolverines just punted the ball to Chattooga. Chattooga going to give a handoff, but the Wolverines are there, and it's going to go for nothing as the Wolverines defensive end. I do believe that was, yeah, that's Kai Clark on that defensive end. Did a great job sealing off the the left tackle and making that ball bounce. And when he did, the rest of the Wolverine team was right there behind him to make that tackle for a no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 for Chattooga. We have 10 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Wolverines had an offensive possession, but a sack forced them to have to punt the ball away, giving Chattooga their first chance on offense. Going to motion a guy one way and run the ball the other way. And a great run by number 2, Aiden Fletcher, as he gets about 8 yards on that run. Initial contact by the Wolverines was really good. Stopped him for about a 3-yard gain, but just not wanting to give up was Fletcher as he kept just driving his feet and finally got pulled down after 8 yards total on the run. Going to set up a 3rd down and 2 for Chattooga. The Wolverines got to be more disciplined right there. They've got to be able to make that tackle on that initial contact with Fletcher. Going to hand the ball off right up the middle. He takes a hard step to the left, and he's going to get upfield and get a first down for the Indians. Good first step right there by Fletcher. Just sticks his foot in the dirt and jumps left and finds him a hole and gets upfield. Going to be 1st down and 10 at the 44-yard line for Chattooga. Trying to get their offensive presence known here. It is senior night for them. They are wearing all black to represent for their seniors. And number 8 is their quarterback, Zeke Ellis. Going to send a man in motion. It is Fletcher, and they're going to do a halfback pass. And he has a man wide open, and it is caught. Dejavi Freeman with the reception from the pass from number 44, Kane Baker, the defensive end / running back. Just a reverse pass by Chattooga catches the Wolverines looking inside the backfield, and Freeman was wide open with nobody near him at about the 20-yard line, and just a great pass by Baker, just hitting in stride, and he walks it in for a Chattooga touchdown. With 8 minutes and 43 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Chattooga gets on the board first. The kick is up, and the kick is good, and that's going to bring our score 7-0 as Chattooga takes the lead with 8:43 left to go in the first. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN.
Coach Freeman,
Hey, what's up?
this is Shane Gillis. He's one of our newest donors.
Hey, Coach, how are you?
Hey, good to meet you.
We've met a bunch of times.
Coach, I got to tell you, his donations do come with some requests.
Okay, light,
And he also wants his own whistle.
whistle.
Here we go. Another play. Here we go. Another play. Run it back. I didn't love it.
And we're back. If you're just now tuning in, Chattooga just took a 7-point lead with 8:43 left to go in the first quarter. The Wolverines were doing a really good job on defense, but got beat deep because of the trick play, the little handoff or the toss pass to Fletcher, who tosses it back to Baker, and Baker throws a great pass to Freeman downfield for a Chattooga touchdown. Just the trickery caught the Wolverines secondary looking in the backfield, and that's how Freeman got behind them, and then it was just a basically walk-in touchdown for him because there wasn't a Wolverine within 20 yards of him. Wolverines can't be undisciplined like that. They've got to keep their eyes on their man. Another short kick by the Indians, and I guess they're saying that Dunn called for a fair catch. And he caught it right at about the 27-yard line, and that's where the Wolverines are going to take over, 1st down and 10, to get their second offensive drive. Had some momentum going on that first drive, and just a drop pass by Hayden Dunn kind of, stopped it dead in its tracks. And then the sack really just was demoralizing to put them from It was 3rd and 3, and then took it all the way back to 4th and 11. So definitely want to just try to get back to that same success. This time the Wolverines going to hand the ball off right up the middle to Hurst, and he's going to get about 2 yards and then be wrapped up by a host of Indians. at about the 30-yard line. Looks like they're going to say he only made it to the 29. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Wolverines. Just trying to keep that defense honest and want to throw that draw play in there every now and then. If they see the light box in the middle of the field, this time the Wolverines come out 5 wide again. Going to send a man in motion, hand it to Windsor on the end around. He's going to get upfield and be tattooed by an Indian. Just absolutely great play by number 55 for Chattooga, Mac Dotson, with the tackle. Windsor had a head full of steam, but Dotson just set him down quickly. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Wolverines. Good run by Windsor. Just unfortunately, he lacks the size right there, as Dotson outweighs him probably by about 100, or at least by 50 pounds. This time the Wolverines go trips to the right. In shotgun with Wynn. Going to drop back to throw. He's going to throw a quick pass out to H. He's hit immediately, but going to drive his feet, and he's going to be very close to a 1st down, and they're going to say he got it. That is 1st down, Dade County. Good job by H. Garmany to keep fighting for those yards, because he was initially stopped short of the line to gain and just fought his way across to get the 1st down for the Wolverines before they pushed him out of bounds. Just a good hard-fought run right there after the catch by H. He is one of the go-to receivers for his little brother Wynn. Dade County going to stay 5 wide again with 7:18 left to go in the first quarter, trailing by 7. Quick pass out to Cash Christensen. He has to come back to get the ball and just gets back to the line of scrimmage before they bring him down. Ball a little bit behind him from Wynn right there. I want to see him hit him right in the numbers a little bit better. And Cash wouldn't have had to retreat to come back to get that ball. But that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Wolverines with 6:50 left to go in the first quarter, trailing 7-0 to Chattooga. Dade County still going 5 wide, going to send Nate Hurst in motion again. Almost get the Indians jumping again with the hard count from Wynn. But this time they stay disciplined and stay back. This time the Wolverines go forward to the left. It's going to be a quick pass out to Hurst, and he's got some blockers in front of him, cuts back to the inside, and fights his way all the way down to the 41-yard line, it looks like. Going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Wolverines. Just another good hard run right there by Hurst after he caught the pass. Unfortunately, that does set the Wolverines up with a 3rd down and 6. Unfortunately, that 1st down pass that just didn't get any yards really hurt them. Bringing this 2nd down and long, or 3rd down and long up. Going trips to the right, running back in the backfield. Wynn dropping back to throw. He's going to throw across. He's got Cash Christensen with the catch across the 50, and finally brought down by number 17 for the Indians, Colton McCrary with the tackle, but that is going to be a Dade County 1st down. Good job right there by Wynn. Had enough time in the backfield. Felt the pressure coming in, stepped up into the pocket and threw a dart to Cash across the 50-yard line, and Cash weaving his way upfield a little bit before they were able to bring him down at the 48. Wolverines in Indian territory this time. 1st down and 10 at the 48-yard line. 5 minutes left to go in the first. Hand off to Hurst up the middle and loses momentum as he runs into his own lineman and ends up getting spun around a little bit and right into the arms of number 44 Baker from the Indians, and going to be a no gain on the play. Wolverines got to stop getting those negative plays, pretty much negative to nothing plays. Really hurts them on those 3rd down and longs. So hopefully try to get at least 5-6 yards right here to make it more manageable on 3rd. Going deuces right, trips right. Going to be a quick throw out to Cash. He's got it again, gets upfield, gets across the 40, and finally pushed out close to the 1st down marker. Looks like they're going to spot him just short. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Wolverines, but a good pass by Wynn to the far side of the field to Cash Christensen, and he gets upfield for the Wolverines in a much more manageable 3rd down opportunity right here for Dade County, who may be in 4-down territory as they get all the way down to the 40-yard line with 4 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in the first, trailing 7-0 to Chattooga. Wolverines go deuce, going to send a man in motion, fake it to him, quick pass, little high and right through the hands of Double. Unfortunate right there. The pass just a little high to Double. Catchable ball, though. He's got to be able to bring that down as it did hit him square in the hands. He's a very young football player out there. This is only his first year actually playing football, so a lot of growth we've seen from the beginning of the season where he struggled with a lot of drops has come on really strong for the Wolverines in the last few weeks. Would love to see him make that catch and give the Wolverines a first down right there. Going to be 4th down and 2 for the Wolverines. Going to send a man in motion, fake it and hand it to him, to Dunn. He's going to spin past one defender and keep fighting, and he's going to be lifted up but keeps pushed by his own teammates. And a big first down for Dade County all the way down inside the 30 with a great run by Hayden Dunn as he took the end around and had an epic spin move and got upfield for the first down, breaking the initial contact. And then finally, when he did get hit again, he jumped up, and then one of his own teammates pushes him for an extra 2-3 yards before he's able to come down. Going to set the Wolverines up with a 1st down and 10 inside the 30. Going deuces. Going to fake the handoff. Wynn looking downfield, having to scramble out. Going to throw it downfield and just underthrows his receiver. I do believe that's his brother H. If Wynn's able to set his feet, I think he might be able to hit him. H had a step on the defender in the left corner of the end zone, but just Wynn not able to get his feet underneath him and make a better throw right there as that pass falls incomplete. But that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Wolverines as we have 3:32 left to go in the first. Dade County driving right now on Chattooga, just trying to finish off this drive with some points on the board. Wolverines go 5 wide again. Going to be a quick pass to Cash Christensen to the right side. He breaks to containment. He's getting upfield. He may score. Touchdown, Dade County. Absolutely great move right there by Cash Christensen as he catches the pass, the little screen pass, fights his way back inside and then cuts back to the outside, and then it was a foot race between him and the defender, and Cash is going to win that most of the time, and he does tonight to put the Wolverines on the board with 6 with 3:24 left to go in the first quarter. Dade County's extra point attempt pending. Wayne Garmany with the hold. A little bit of a high snap. The kick is up. And the kick is good, and that's going to tie our score up 7-7 with 3:24 left to go in the first. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN.
You know, the Greek philosopher Aristotle said, you are what you repeatedly do. But in our book, we take it a little deeper. We say you are what you repeatedly do when things get hard. When you look at the naysayers and the haters, and there's a million of them, but you take it upon yourself to erase all doubt. Doubt. Get that doubt out of here.
And we're back here in Summerville as the Dade County Wolverines tie the game up 7-7 on a big throwing catch or pass to Cash Christensen. Little bubble screen, got a good block from his wide receiver in front of him. Cut outside or inside, then cut back out, and then broke one tackle and took it off to the races. Just a great answer after Chattooga gets the big score off the trick play. Dade County Wolverines just methodically moving the ball down the field, taking a lot of time off the clock, which is huge, especially considering that Chattooga is more of a run team, even though they did score their touchdown on a trick pass play. They are a more heavy run team. The Wolverines just got to be more disciplined on the back end on their defense as Carter Bradley does the onside kick, and the Wolverines got it. Waiting for the call from the referees, but I do believe that is Wolverines' ball. Trying to see what the referees are saying. It looks like they're saying that one of the Wolverines may have been offsides. I didn't see a flag go on the field. So very weird call right there. No flag came out, but they're saying, it looks like they're saying one of the Wolverines on the kickoff unit was offsides at the kick. Poston doing his normal thing and going for that onside kick, trying to get the ball back to his offense, and it was completed, but a phantom penalty on the field is going to make the Wolverines have to re-kick this ball from 5 yards back. That is just absolutely devastating. I would love to see the replay and find out who it was that was offsides right there for the Wolverines, if somebody was even offsides. As Carter Bradley booms this one deep, almost over the head of the returner, all the way back inside the 5 yard line. Number 17 with a head of steam, trying to get to the outside, but a good job by Cash Christensen. The last line of defense right there to make the tackle is number 17, Colton McCrary, almost took that one to the house. And unfortunately, that is what happens when you have to kick that ball deep like that. You basically outkick your coverage. And one of the only times this year that the Wolverines have really given up a pretty decent return right there. But a good job by Cash to make that tackle to save the Wolverines from giving up that touchdown. And that's going to give Chattooga the ball on the 46-yard line with a 1st down and 10. Everybody in tight. One receiver out to the far left for Chattooga. And oh my goodness, Fletcher breaks it to the outside. Just absolutely, the Wolverines lose containment on Fletcher, and he gets to the outside and gets upfield quickly as he gets all the way down inside the 40, all the way down to the 38-yard line before the Wolverines are able to wrap him up and bring him down. Cannot lose containment on those ends if you're the Wolverines. Fletcher is a threat to break this ball at any point in time in this game, and you cannot allow him to get to the outside like that. This time, Chattooga going to have 2 wide receivers set to the far side of the field. Quarterback alone in the backfield, going to send Fletcher in motion, hand it to him on the sweep to the left side, and Fletcher's just going to bob and weave his way all the way down inside the 20, and there's a flag on the field, probably in the area of holding is what it looks like. So this ball is coming back. Unfortunately, there's 2 flags actually on the field. One at the 24 and the other one all the way back at the 32. Could potentially be holding for both. Waiting to hear from the head referee. It is holding against Chattooga, both of them. So they're going to start that ball from the 32-yard line and mark it 10 yards back. That is a break for the Wolverines. Puts this ball all the way back across the 40 out to the 42-yard line. So a break for the Wolverines defense is the big run negated from Fletcher by the holding. It's going to bring up 1st down and 14 for the Indians. And that's something that the Wolverines needed. They needed something to help them out to get Chattooga in the negative yardage situation. As we have 2:26 left to go in the first quarter. Chattooga this time going to hand it off to number 1, Freeman, and he is going to be eaten alive by the defensive front for the Wolverines. Several Wolverines combined to make the tackle for a loss on the play of a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 15 for Chattooga with 2 minutes left to go in the first. Good job right there by the defense to staying home. The trickery, faking it to Fletcher and then handing it to Freeman on going the other way. But the Wolverines stayed home and made a great play. This time, Chattooga going very tight, trying to draw the Wolverines off sides, and it don't work. Looking to the sideline to get the play. The Wolverines got to be smart. Can't get beat deep right here. I'm just going to hand the ball right up the middle. And Fletcher going to get close to the original line of scrimmage. He looks like he's going to be about a yard short. Going to set up a 3rd down and 11 for Chattooga. Good job again by the Wolverine defense. Chattooga going completely in tight with the entire offense and just trying to run the ball right at the Wolverines, but the Wolverines do a good job of maintaining their lanes and stopping that run for a minimal gain, bringing up this 3rd down and 11 for Chattooga as we have a minute to go left in the first quarter. Our score tied 7-7. Dade County trying to get off the field. Chattooga going to hand it to Fletcher to the left side. He's going to get upfield, and he's got some room, and he's finally going to be brought down as he crosses the 20-yard, right before the 20-yard line before the Wolverines are able to bring him down. Just absolutely great blocking on that left side of the line for Chattooga as they had Wolverines on skates, pushing them 5 yards off the ball. You cannot get manhandled like that if you're the Wolverine defensive front. You have got to be able to set that edge and force Fletcher back inside. You cannot let him get to the outside. He has proven it already tonight in this first quarter as we have 30 seconds left to go before the second quarter starts. Trying to get the Wolverines jump off sides. This time a new running back comes in, but the quarterback going to take it himself, and he's going to be hit immediately. That is Brock Cooper with the run. He's going to get about 4 or 5 yards before the defense can bring him down. As we take inside 10 seconds, it looks like Chattooga's just going to let this quarter end. And if you're just tuning in, our score is tied 7-7 as the first quarter ends. We're going to send you guys to a 60-second break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN.
Every game is a mind game. Distracted? Too heavy? Too tired? Nah, that's all in your head. Train your mind. Train your game. Because your only limits are the ones you put on yourself.
And we're back to kick off the second quarter. Our score still tied 7-7. Chattooga driving on the Wolverines after a big run by Fletcher gets them all the way down inside the red zone. Looks like they're right at the 11-yard line with a 2nd down and 5 as we get ready to start this second quarter. Dade County just struggling right now against the offensive front from Chattooga and just not being able to get any kind of pressure and penetration to get these running backs hit early. Cotton in right now at the running back spot. He's a lot bigger of a running back than Fletcher is as he tries to take this ball off the right side, but H. Carmody going to get the first hit and Colt Owens going to clean it up. But he does fall forward, and it's going to be close to a first down. I think he may be a yard short. Going to set up a 3rd down and 1 or 2. It looks like 2 actually is where they spot him. The Wolverines just doing everything they can on defense to try to stop these running backs for Chattooga. Chattooga just not even disguising it really, just bringing everybody in tight and just running the ball right up the middle and then bouncing it to the outside. And that is exactly what happens with Cotton again. This time he starts left and comes back right, but he is going to easily get the first down as he gets to the second level before the Wolverines are able to even get a hand on him. Just no push right now by the defensive front for the Wolverines. Something that the coaches are probably going to start attacking here soon, hopefully for the defense. Maybe start blitzing the outside, trying to get somebody in to seal that edge a little quicker as Chattooga gets a 1st and goal from the 9-yard line, or actually from the 8-yard line. Just going to hand the ball off to Fletcher to the right side. He's going to cut upfield and finally get brought down. Unfortunately, the first point of contact is Cash Christensen in the second level as he gets inside the 5 down to the 4 before anybody even gets a hand on him. And that's going to set up second down and goal from the 4 for Chattooga as we have 10:25 left to go in the second quarter. Dade County just trying to muscle up and get a stop right here on defense. And just struggling to get any kind of movement on their defensive front right now. Chattooga's offensive line just absolutely having their way with the Dade County Wolverines front 7. Going to hand it to Fletcher to the left side. He's going to break the first point of contact, and he is going to push his way into the end zone. And that's going to be another touchdown for Chattooga. Just again, no pressure from the Dade County Wolverines defensive front right there, as Fletcher's not even getting contacted until he makes it to the second level. The Wolverines are going to have to step it up on defense, and they're going to have to make this team throw the ball if they are allowed to run it all night. This is going to be a very hard-fought game between both of these two teams. Neither one of these two teams want to go home without this win, with playoff hopes on the line for each one of them. The kick is up and almost blocked by the Wolverines, but it is good, and that's going to bring our score 14-7 as Chattooga takes the lead with 9:58 left to go in the second. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN.
You know, the Greek philosopher Aristotle said, you are what you repeatedly do. But in our book, we take it a little deeper. We say you are what you repeatedly do when things get hard. When you look at the naysayers and the haters, and there's a million of them, but you take it upon yourself to erase all doubt. Get that doubt out of here.
And we're back, as if you're just now tuning in with 9:58 left to go in the second quarter, Chattooga just put their second touchdown on the board. It is 14-7. Dade County trails Chattooga here in Summerville. You know, just a methodical drive right there by the Indians as they ran the ball the entire way. Didn't even attempt a pass on that drive and just drove the ball all the way down the field and put it into the end zone. The Wolverines got to find a way to make life hard for these running backs. You cannot go 4 quarters with a team just leaning on you and just running the ball right at you. As Chattooga is struggling to get all their players on the field for this kickoff. I don't know if they still run the play clock on the kickoff, but it looks like they did not even start it. So Chattooga catch a break right there and not have to deal with the delay of game. As they set up to kick this ball off. Dade County got to be aware after they just tried an onside kick on their last kickoff that Chattooga may want to do the same. Haven't seen Chattooga hit a deep kick yet. The first two were just little pooch kicks. And this time he actually does kick it deep, but it is going to be a flag on the field. One of the gunners crossed the line before the kick. That's going to make them take it back 5 yards and kick it again. Now, that time I understand calling it back. They actually threw the flag and blew the whistle. On Dade County's onside attempt, neither happened. The flag wasn't thrown, and nor was a whistle blown until after Dade County recovered the ball. So I'm not really sure unless one of the Wolverines touched the ball early or what. But even if they touched the ball early, a flag should have came out, and for some odd reason it didn't. Something that me and Grant talk about constantly, about how we haven't really been as negative to the referees this year. They've been doing a lot better job than they did in previous years, so kudos to the referees. But that's a call that I really wish I understood a little bit more, as this time Chattooga kicks this ball all the way down to the 30, and on the bounce, H. Garmany gets it. He's going to break a couple tackles, keep fighting his way before finally being dragged down just shy of the 50-yard line. Good return off the bounce by H. Garmany, as he takes it off the bounce and gets all the way up to the 48-yard line before he's brought down. Actually, it looks like they're going to say he only made it to the 47. But that's where the Wolverines are going to take over. First down and 10 with 9:49 left to go in the second quarter, trailing Chattooga 14-7. Wolverines run a man on late. Get the play call in. Going to go trips left. Single receiver, one-on-one on the far side of the field. Wynn sends Nate Hurst in motion. Then Hayden Dunn as well. Hands it to Hayden Dunn to the right side. He's got a lot of room on that side. Fights his way upfield. Still going and finally brought down as he crosses the 40 all the way down to the 37-yard line. What a run slash catch by Hayden Dunn right there. Kind of a little pop pass. Wide receiver comes in motion, and Wynn just tosses it up to him, and he takes it around the right side. And just a good, hard-fought run as Hayden Dunn bobbing and weaving his way as he crosses the 40 all the way down into the 40 or to the 37-yard line before they're able to bring him down. Good job right there by the Wolverines. And that's the kind of run plays that I love seeing this team do, because it's an extension. It's not just a run play. It's more of a pass play, because it is just that pop pass, kind of a jet sweep. Wolverines send a man in motion, but they are going to take a timeout. I guess Poston did not like what he was seeing, and as they take a timeout, we're going to send you guys to a 30-second break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN.
Coach Freeman,
Hey, what's up?
this is Shane Gillis. He's one of our newest donors.
Hey, Coach, how are you?
Hey, good to meet you.
We've met a bunch of times.
Coach, I got to tell you, his donations do come with some requests.
Okay, light.
And he also wants his own whistle.
Whistle.
Here we go. Another play. Here we go. Another play. Run it back. I didn't love it.
And we're back as Dade County gets the ball down inside the 40. After that run, the referees are standing over the ball talking, probably just, consulting over a few things before Dade County gets this play off. As we have 9 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the second quarter, Dade County trails by 7 with their third offensive possession. Wynn Garmany sends a man in motion. Going to hand it to Hayden Dunn, going to the left side, trying to get upfield, cuts back to the right, and he's going to be wrapped up and thrown down. That should be a penalty flag, and it is. He gets suplexed by Caden Fife right there, the four-star athlete. As we wait and see what all these flags are for, there are 3 flags down on the field right now as the head referee talks it over with the other refs to try to find out what the calls are. Definitely one of them going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Fife as he suplexed Hayden Dunn, and that is definitely something you cannot do. Still talking it over with each one of the refs. 3 flags down on the field.
Was that more than 30 seconds ago?
Trying to see what the call is. Personal foul against Chattooga. Personal foul face mask against Chattooga. Okay, both flags were on Chattooga, and that's going to give Dade County an automatic first down from the personal foul. Going to bring the ball all the way down inside the 25-yard line. All the way down to the 21 after those penalties.
Bring it back up here then. 'Cause, I mean, I literally
Just, something you can't do, like back-to-back, or both flags on the field were against Chattooga. One a face mask, the other one an unsportsmanlike penalty, which was the suplex by Caden Fife. And as a 4-star athlete, he has to know better. He can't be doing stuff like that on the field. That is going to automatically get him a flag every single time. But very helpful for the Wolverines as they have the ball on the 21-yard line with a first down and 10 as we have 8:42 left to go in the second quarter. Wynn going to send a man in motion, fake it to him, looking downfield, and throws it, and incomplete. Caden Fife gets his hands on the ball right there. Wynn, 6 foot tall, but Caden Fife with that 6'5" frame just a little bit harder to get that ball over his hands, and that ball is going to fall incomplete and bring up second down for the Wolverines. Trying to get a pass to the end zone. I do believe that was either Double or Cash Christensen. I believe it was Cash running a post route. And if Wynn's able to get that ball off without it being tipped, he may have him. Low snap. Wynn going to have to throw it quickly. And unfortunately, Cash trying to run without the ball drops it. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. That is very unfortunate for the Wolverines. As you know, Cash Christensen has been one of Wynn's go-tos tonight, and it drops a pass that hits him square in the hands. Just trying to worry about finding extra yards after the catch, but you have to make that catch first, unfortunately. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for Dade County in possibly 4-down territory, unless they let Carter Bradley kick a field goal. Going single receivers for the Wolverines, going to send a man in motion. Fake the handoff, looking downfield. Wynn going to roll to his right. He's got some room upfield, cuts upfield, and he's going to be really close to a first down. It's going to depend on the spot, and I do believe that was a terrible spot. But they're going to say he's about 2 yards short of the line. About 1.5 yards short of the line to gain. I don't know. I thought for sure Wynn had more yards on that, but the referee must have said he stepped out of bounds or something. No, he definitely didn't step out of bounds because the clock is still running. But that's going to bring up 4th down and 2 for the Wolverines as they go 5 wide on the field. Wynn going to look, quick pass out to Nate Hurst. He's going to catch it at the 10-yard line, and that's going to be more than enough to get the first down and give Dade County a 1st down and goal. A little bit of a high pass from Wynn. Want to see him get that ball down a little bit and hit Nate in the numbers. If he does, Nate might actually have a chance to get a few more yards after that catch. But either way, that is still a 1st down Dade County. And going to bring up 1st and goal from the 10-yard line with 7:21 left to go in the second quarter, trailing 14-7 right now to Chattooga. Wolverines going to go 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Got a lot of blockers on the right side of the field, and they're going to hand the ball off to Hayden Dunn, trying to get him to the outside. He's going to cut upfield, trying to spin free, but he's going to be wrapped up and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Good job by Chattooga to just string that ball out far and not give Hayden Dunn a chance to get to the outside. Could not tell which Chattooga Indian made the tackle as it was on the far side of the field, but that's going to bring up 2nd down and goal from the 10 for the Wolverines. Just devastating right there as Hayden Dunn had an opportunity and just unable to break that first tackle and get upfield. Going trips to the left for the Wolverines. Wynn going to roll that way, throw it quickly. And as it's caught by H. Garmany, he's going to be hit immediately. A 1-yard gain on the play. 3rd and goal for Dade County. Just a lot of room right there as Chattooga able to rally up and make the tackle on H. Garmany, who is a very sure-handed wide receiver in this condensed area. Wolverines bring a man on late, substituting, trying to get a good play in, and they are going to have to burn a timeout. Something was amiss, and as they take a timeout, we're going to send you guys to a 30-second break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN.
Every game is a mind game. Distracted? Too heavy? Too tired? Nah. That's all in your head. Train your mind. Train your game. Because your only limits are the ones you put on yourself.
And we're back as just a miscommunication, like with the Wolverines offense. Just couldn't get that play in correctly and ended up having to burn another timeout with 5:48 left to go in the second quarter. Wolverines only have 1 timeout remaining in this half.
Except for timeouts.
just trying to get into the end zone with this 3rd and 9. Could potentially have 2 downs to do it, depending on how this 3rd down goes. As the Wolverines have 2 wide receivers to the near side of the field, going to motion Nate Hurst out of the backfield, send Hayden Dunn toward Wynn, trying to get Hayden to the outside, and that's going to be a holding, and it's going to be bringing this ball back. Unfortunate, as Hayden Dunn does get into the end zone, but a holding penalty is going to bring this ball all the way back. Make this a very difficult 3rd down and long. 19.
Yeah, 3rd and 18 to go.
Yeah, just devastating right there. I could not tell who it was on the right side of the field. It may have actually been Nate Hurst that got called for the holding. He's expecting Hayden Dunn to go inside, and Hayden actually bounced it to the outside thinking he had more room, and he did. Unfortunately, that did cause Nate to reach out to his defender and pull him to him, and as soon as he did, that ref pulled that flag out immediately. But that sets the Wolverine up with a 3rd down and goal from the 19-yard line. Just absolutely devastating. And the Wolverines put in a very hard situation right here, going trips right. Double man-to-man with a very much smaller cornerback. Wynn going to look his way and throw it to Nate Hurst, who is wide open, and the ball falls incomplete as unfortunately Wynn just a little too far inside with the throw. Misses Nate Hurst, who is wide open and would have easily walked in for a touchdown if he's able to connect with him. But that's going to set the Wolverines up with a 4th down and goal from the 19-yard line. The Wolverines going to bring out Carter Bradley to attempt a field goal from here. Would be a 36-yard attempt. Carter Bradley already having 2 attempts on the season, 50%. The kick is up. He's got the distance, but it is no good as he kicks it to the left, and that's going to turn the ball over to Chattooga. Our score is still 14-7. Chattooga with the lead with 5:30 left to go in the second. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN.
Coach Freeman,
Hey, what's up?
this is Shane Gillis. He's one of our newest donors.
Hey, Coach, how are you?
Hey, good to meet you.
We've met a bunch of times.
Coach, I got to tell you, his donations do come with some requests.
Okay, light.
And he also wants his own whistle.
Whistle.
Here we go. Another play. Here we go. Another play. Run it back. I didn't love it.
And we're back as the Wolverines just turned the ball over after the missed field goal, giving Chattooga a 1st down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Hand the ball off to Fletcher to the left side. The Wolverines get again just reached and pushed down inside, giving Fletcher all the room in the world on that outside as he gets upfield and gets all the way just shy of the 1st down. Looks like they're only going to give him 9 on the play. Fletcher just running at will against this Wolverine defense right now. They've got to find a way to seal these edges and keep him inside, and that time they do. Great job right there by Evan Avens and Colt Owens coming in and making a stop right there. But it looks like they gave Fletcher forward progress and gave him the 1st down. I thought for sure he lost yards right there, but according to the refs, he had forward momentum at the 30-yard line. But that's going to give Chattooga a 1st down and 10 with 4:55 left to go in the second quarter, leading 14-7 over the Wolverines. Dade County just not being able to find a way to get the defense off the field. Going to hand the ball off this time to Cotton on the left side up the middle, and he's going to get 2 yards on the run and bring up 2nd down and 8 for Chattooga. Good job right there by the Wolverines. A much better job keeping Javian Cotton wrapped up. and not letting him break free. He's their change of pace back. He's more of the bruiser style runner for Chattooga. He's got a lot more size than Fletcher does. This time going to hand it off to the right side. He's going to cut back inside and get upfield in a hurry, as he's going to get the first down and more all the way out to the 41-yard line. The Wolverines just got beat up front in the middle, and Cotton didn't even get touched till the second level. Again, just the Wolverines just not having any success right now on against the ground game, as Cotton gets a big run for a first down Chattooga at the 41-yard line. This time Chattooga putting 3 wide receivers out on the field trying to lighten this box. Going to fake the handoff, and the quarterback going to take it himself. Cooper. And going to bring up second down, and looks like 7 or 6, as we have a Wolverine down on the field. I can't tell who it is, but as they check on the player that's down on the field, we're going to send you guys to a 30-second break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN.
You know, the Greek philosopher Aristotle said, you are what you repeatedly do. But in our book, we take it a little deeper. We say you are what you repeatedly do when things get hard. When you look at the naysayers and the haters, and there's a million of them, but you take it upon yourself to erase all doubt. Get that doubt out of here.
And we're back, as they are still tending to the player that is down on the field. We can't tell who it is, as they do get him up. It is Evan Avens that was down on the field. He is walking off under his own power, hopefully just a stinger or something minor, and he's able to come back in this game. Evan Avens is one of the premier players on this defense. As always has his number around the ball, always making plays left and right. Someone the Wolverines do not want to lose, especially in a pivotal game like tonight with playoff implications on the line. Brings up second down and 7 for the Indians. Chattooga just staying in the real tight formation, have 2 wide receivers on the field, 1 to each side. Going to hand it off to Fletcher to the left side, and he's going to gash the Wolverines all the way down as he crosses the 50 all the way down to the 49-yard line and gets another first down for Chattooga. At some point, you got to think that the Wolverines may just want to start blitzing their whole entire linebacking core just to try to get some kind of push and force Chattooga to maybe try to put this ball in the air. Because right now, Chattooga just having their way with the Wolverine defensive front, just running the ball at will. And they will get the ball coming out of halftime. So the Wolverines have to do something to try to keep them out of the end zone. Quick pass this time by Chattooga. Just a little dump pass off to Baker. And he's going to fight his way all the way down to looks like the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. Going to bring up second down and 3, I believe. Nope, second down and 2. With 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter, Dade County just trying to get a stop in this on this drive to keep Chattooga out of the end zone. Everybody in tight for Chattooga, just trying to get the hard count, but don't get it. Just a handoff up to Cotton right up the middle, and he's going to get the first down easily for Chattooga as we have 1:40 left to go in the second quarter. Clock will stop for the first down until they reset the chains. Chattooga in no hurry right now. 3 timeouts in their pocket. Can take all the time they want. Don't have to rush anything. Just trying to put more points up on the board before halftime. Just going to hand the ball off to Cotton again. This time the Wolverines do a better job wrapping him up. Only about a 3-yard gain on the play. Timeout by Chattooga. And as they take a timeout, we have 1:15 left to go in the second quarter. Chattooga leads 14-7. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN.
Every game is a mind game. Distracted? Too heavy? Too tired? Nah, that's all in your head. Train your mind. Train your game. Because your only limits are the ones you put on yourself.
And we're back. As if you're just now tuning in, we have 1:15 left to go in the second quarter. Chattooga leads 14-7 over the Wolverines. The Wolverines just trying to find a way to get off the field on defense. Just Chattooga having their way right now, running the ball at will. Only thrown 2 or 3 passes in the entire game. One of them for a touchdown. The other one was the little screen just a minute ago to Baker. Going to send a man in motion, fake it to him, rolls to his left, going to throw back to his right, and caught by Freeman as he gets a foot down right at the 20-yard line. The Wolverines all over it, just unfortunately not able to get too close to the receiver. As we have some referee, there's a flag on the field. As the referees are talking it over with the head ref. I do believe it's going to go against the Wolverines. No, it is pass interference on Chattooga. That is huge for the Wolverines after that big play. That's going to negate the catch. The Wolverines, Chattooga just, throwing the ball or running the ball at will, not expecting the pass right there. Did a really good job this time covering Baker on the far side of the field, but let Freeman sneak out on the right side of the field. I don't know which Indian was called with the flag, but that is a devastating penalty as it brings this ball all the way back to the 49-yard line. First down is all the way down to the 20, looks like the 26. So just a devastating penalty right there against the Indians with 1:09 left to go before halftime. Sets up basically a second down in the entire woods as Freeman gets the handoff to the right side. He's got some room upfield and a blocker in front of him. Baker downfield. There's one man to beat, and he's going to step out of bounds as he gets all the way down close to the 10-yard line. He get all the way down to the 15-yard line before the Wolverines are able to push him out of bounds. 1:01 left. Clock will stop because Freeman stepped out of bounds, but just absolute wall on that side of the field. Blockers downfield, and no Wolverine in sight. And just luckily, the Wolverines with a step out by Freeman. As Cooper is going to hand it off to Fletcher to the left side. He's going to be wrapped up. Initial missed tackle by a Wolverine. Number 50, Wyatt Hurst. But the Wolverines able to rally and make the tackle. Going to be second down and looks like maybe 5 for Chattooga as they take a timeout with 52 seconds left to go in the half. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN. And we're back as Chattooga with a second down and 7, actually. Didn't gain as many yards as I thought he did on that run. Fletcher, Wolverines doing a really good job this time containing him. Didn't let him bounce it to the outside, forced him back inside where their help was, which was great. Sets up a 2nd down and 10 as we have 2nd down and 7 for Chattooga as we have 52 seconds left to go before halftime. Chattooga trying to get some more points up on the board as they will get the ball back after halftime, already leading 14-7 over the Wolverines. Everybody in tight for Chattooga. Going to send a man in motion. Going to fake it to him, hand it to Fletcher off to the left side. He's going to cut back to the middle of the field, and he's going to dance his way all the way into the end zone for another Chattooga touchdown. Just getting washed out by the offensive line right now is the defensive front for Dade County. And again, just the backs for Chattooga not getting hit until the 2nd level at best, sometimes even the 3rd level before they're even being contacted. The Wolverines have got to find a way, got to find something to spark their defense because they are struggling mightily as the kick is up for the extra point. And the kick is good, and that's going to bring our score 21-7 as the Wolverines trail with 46 seconds left to go before halftime. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN.
Let's go, boys.
Do they know you by name? Study your tape. Flinch, hearing your number. Do they dread the very sight of you on the field?
Ready? Hey!
They will now.
And we're back as Chattooga just took a 21-7 lead over the Wolverines with 46 seconds left to go before halftime. Dade County just has no answer to the run game right now that Chattooga's putting out there on the field. The offensive line is just absolutely controlling Dade County's defensive front, and the running backs aren't even getting touched until the 2nd and 3rd level. There's been a few moments where the Wolverines have actually done a really good job and contained the running backs and kept them to 2, maybe 3 yards. I do see Evan Avens back out on the field, so that is a huge win for the Wolverines. He is someone that they do not want to have to play this game without, but I do see him out there on kickoff, so that is great. As another short kick by Chattooga, going to be fielded by Dunn. Going to make one man miss, make a second man miss, break a tackle. He's off to the races. It's a foot race between Dunn. He's got one man to beat downfield, cuts back to the inside, and it's going to be close. He got it. Touchdown. Touchdown, Hayden Dunn. Kick return by Hayden Dunn. What a play. Broke 2 tackles in the initial contact and then a foot race down the field, cuts back inside and puts it in the end zone. With 30 seconds left to go before halftime, the Wolverines cut the lead in half. Absolutely great job right there, and no quit by Hayden Dunn as he puts the Wolverines back up on the board and keeps them alive before halftime. As Carter Bradley gets ready to kick the extra point, the kick is up, and the kick is good, and that's going to bring our score 21-14 with 30 seconds left to go before halftime. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN. And we're back. If you're just now tuning in, you just missed an amazing kick return by Hayden Dunn to keep the Wolverines alive in this game. The score is 21-14. Wolverines trail with 30 seconds left to go before halftime. A 65-yard kick return by Hayden Dunn, keeping the Wolverines alive and keeping their playoff hopes still with a heartbeat. Carter Bradley gets ready to kick this ball off for the Wolverines. Already attempted one onside kick tonight. Would not expect to see it again right now with only 30 seconds left to go before halftime. Just simply put this ball as far down as you can and cover very well. or even pooch kick this down to the 20. And it is a pooch kick, fair catch, called by Chattooga's number 3, Titus Hatcher, at the 27-yard line, and that's where Chattooga will take over first down and 10 with 30.4 seconds left to go before halftime. The Wolverines have to be disciplined right here, can't get caught looking in the backfield. Chattooga may want to try to score really quickly right here by throwing the ball, which would or just trying to catch the Wolverines off guard. They are setting up as if they are going to kneel this ball down, but you have to be disciplined right here. You can't just expect it if you're the Wolverines. And that is exactly what they do. The Indians are just going to take a knee and look like they are okay with just having that 7-point lead going into halftime. And as they take a knee, the clock will expire. Our score, 21-14, is Dade County trails going into the half. We're going to send you guys to a 2-minute break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN.
Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. No matter what.
And we're back for the halftime segment. The Dade County marching band out on the field to serenade us, which I can't really hear because I'm in an enclosed room. The window actually doesn't open here for me, and it's kind of hot in here. If you're just now tuning in, the score is 21-14, Dade County with a late kick return to cut that deficit in half right before halftime, which was absolutely huge. Hayden Dunn with the return and just the absolute never quit attitude. He broke 2 tackles initially after he caught the ball and then had a foot race down the sideline, and a good job by the kicker from Chattooga to try to make a play and push Hayden out of bounds, but Hayden stuck his foot in the dirt, cut back to the inside, faked out the kicker, had a defender wrapped around him at the 10-yard line, and he absolutely carried him all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. Just absolutely great job by Hayden Dunn tonight, who has done absolutely amazing. He has had one drop early in the game that I'm sure he wants back because he had a great opportunity for some good yards after the catch, just unable to haul it in. But the Wolverines just not quitting. It's a huge game tonight. Both of these teams need this win to keep their playoff hopes alive. I don't believe either one of them are finished in the region play until next week. But tonight's game being pretty much the deciding factor. I'm pretty sure these teams are 4 and 5 in the region. Now, typically the only 3 teams make it into the playoffs, but Christian Heritage being in this region helps out both these teams, because when playoff starts, they will actually be moved to a private bracket because they are a private school. So it gives both these teams that extra person, or that extra opportunity as a 4 seed to make it into the playoffs, because technically that would make them just a 3 seed. But the score here is 14-21 as Dade County does trail, just fighting their hearts out. They've got to find a way to stop this rush game from Chattooga. Right now they are just literally running the ball at will, and Dade County just unable to do anything about it. So hopefully, that's what the coaches are going over at halftime with the defense, just trying to find a way and figure out what's causing all the issues that they're having up front. But just a great opportunity, like I said, for both of these teams. Yeah, I was right. Dade County is actually 4 right now in the region. Chattooga is 5. So this game right here could be the deciding factor of which one of these teams makes it into the playoffs. Like I said, I do believe both teams do still have one more region game after tonight. I know Dade County does, as they will play Gordon Central, and it does look like Chattooga does as well. They will play Coosa next week. And a loss next week to Coosa, even if Dade County was to lose tonight, could put a 3-way tie for the 4th position, and then it would just be based off of points throughout the year, and I do not know who would get that. But when we come back, we'll talk a little bit about what each team needs to do to continue their success in the second half, and what each team needs to do to stop the other team in this next half. But we're going to send you guys to a 2-minute break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN. And we're back here at halftime. If you're just now tuning in, Dade County trails 14-21 to Chattooga here in Summerville. Grant wanted me to mention the Dade County ladies softball team won 10-7 today. They will actually be moving on into the playoffs for themselves in Columbus. And, that's huge for them. Lexi Lawson struck the last batter out to end the game, which was a very hard-fought battle between pitcher and batter. I was listening to it actually on my way here to this game tonight. So I actually got to hear the call by Grant Moore, and that's why he's not with me right now. He's making his way here from Lamar County, where the girls won the first game last night. Unfortunately, lost the second game by 1 run, which caused them to have to play at 3:30 today, but ended up fighting their way to the victory to send themselves into the playoffs over Lamar County. But just absolutely huge, and congratulations to all those girls that were there and fighting it out for their team. So just absolutely amazing for them, and looking forward to seeing how the rest of their season plays out. But here at this game tonight, talking about, Dade County, what they need to do to try to get themselves back into this game. Just doing a pretty good job on offense, moving the ball pretty consistently, just not had a lot of offensive attempts because Chattooga, with that massive run game, has just controlled the clock entirely with their possessions. They've only had 3 possessions, scored on all 3 of them, but just absolutely just drained the clock, every single one of them. Dade County just not able to get off the field. The run game with Fletcher and Cotton just combining, just absolutely demoralizing the defensive front right now for Dade County. Would love to see them come out, maybe even in a 5-2 defense, just try to commit to stopping this run in the second half. It's something that they're going to have to do. Either that, or they're going to have to start blitzing a whole lot more from the linebacker and safety positions, just to try to get the numbers in their favor against this run game that is just absolutely taking control of this game. Now, offensively, like I said, Dade County's done a really good job. They've had 1 3-and-out where they had to punt the ball away, but other than that, doing a good job moving the ball. Missed the field goal from the 21-yard, or missed the 36-yard field goal earlier in the second quarter. But other than that, had a really good job moving the ball. And the only reason they missed it is because the touchdown got called back because of a holding penalty. Penalties really shooting themselves in the foot tonight. The only other offensive possession they had that didn't really do anything was the very first one, and a sack is what took them out of 4-down territory and caused them to punt the ball away anyways. But just great opportunities for them, doing a really good job throwing the ball tonight and using the extension of the run game, those little pop passes and jet sweeps, getting the ball to the outside and getting upfield quickly. Chattooga doing a better job taking that away from them in the second quarter. The Wolverines didn't really have as much success doing that, but a good job by Hayden Dunn on special teams to keep the Wolverines relevant in this game and not let this game get out of hand early, because Chattooga had a chance to go into halftime with a 14-point lead, but that was cut in half thanks to Hayden's Dunn kick return. But we'll talk a little bit more about the game when we come back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN. And we're back here at the halftime show. Right now we have the Indians marching band out on the field serenading us here in the booth. If you're just now tuning in, the Wolverines trail 14-21 to Chattooga here in Summerville. Something I didn't really get to talk about earlier in the game. Earlier in the pregame show, because we were having some technical difficulties. Was just a little bit about these teams. Chattooga with a 2-6 record, 2-3 in the region, beat our Murchie 45-27, beat Fannin County 27-10, shut out Christian Heritage shut out by Christian Heritage 38-0. Their running back Aiden Fletcher, which we've seen him a lot tonight, is averaging 103 yards per game. So they have a very strong run game, and it has been very evident tonight. And not just Fletcher, with Cotton as well. Cotton being the more of a bruiser back, much bigger running back there in the backfield, showing his presence as well. Fletcher, who has 725 yards on the ground this season. Their leading receiver only has 84 yards on the season. Possibly not anymore. I don't know if Freeman is their leading receiver. If he is, he definitely has at least 120 or better now after the big touchdown pass from Barker, the running back, actually, earlier in the first quarter. But Kason Evans is their leading tackler. He has 40 on the season. This is what Dade County has done so much better this season is on their run defense. The only exception being Gordon Lee, who was just a much bigger, stronger, faster team and was able to push the Dade County defense around. And right now, that's exactly what Chattooga is doing, is just pushing this Wolverine defense around. So they've got to find a way to get some kind of pressure and penetration against this offensive front to make life a little bit harder for these running backs, because right now they are just doing whatever they want. Chattooga's averaging 15 points per game. They actually have 21 already, and the defense is giving up 30.3 points a game, which Dade County about halfway there already. So opportunities for the Dade County Wolverines. But we'll talk a little bit more about Dade County when we come back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN. And we're back here at halftime. Still have the marching band for the Indians out on the field doing their Beatlemania set. But If you're just now tuning in, Dade County trails 21-14 to Chattooga right now here in Summerville. Dade County, is a really tough team and not going to give up coming out. Everybody knows coming out of halftime it's 0-0 for both teams. Now's your opportunity to rewrite what this game's going to be like. You can't give up. This is where you show what kind of heart you have as a team to try to fight your way back into this game. And Dade County coming off a 34-14 win against Coosa, starting to figure things out offensively and move the ball a whole lot better than they were earlier in the season. Wynn Garmany, has 1,145 yards passing on the season, 8 touchdowns, and doing a really good job tonight as well, moving the ball down the field and hitting multiple different receivers. Only had a few drops tonight that have really cut the drive short. But other than that, doing a really good job spreading the ball around. The run game has struggled, but it has had its moments. Only 415 yards on the season, which is a pretty low number for a team that typically likes to run the ball a lot. Evan Avens has 81 solo tackles. Like I was talking about when he went down earlier, that would have been a true blow to this team, as he is one of their captains out there. He is one of their leaders on defense. Kai Clark has 4 sacks on the year. Not really many opportunities for him to try to get another sack tonight, as this team is not very pass happy. Way more just straight run and gun, or run the ball, period. And just a trick play is really the only pass that they've actually completed. I think that and one other pass are the only 2 passes they've completed all night long. So definitely a heavy run game, and Dade County is going to have to find a way to stop that run game. That is going to be the key to their second half. But they're going to put a few more minutes up on the board for both teams to get their stretches done. And as they come out to do their stretches, we're going to send you guys to one more 2-minute break. When we come back, it should be time for kickoff. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN. And we're back as the second half gets ready to kick off here in Summerville. If you're just now tuning in, Dade County trails 21-14 to Chattooga. Unfortunately, Chattooga will get this ball coming out of halftime. Now, the Wolverines have already attempted one onside kick tonight. Should have had it. Do not know why the refs took it away from them. After their first touchdowns, Dade County went for the onside kick, got it, No flags on the field, but for some odd reason the refs marched the ball back 5 yards and made the Wolverines re-kick. So either somebody was offsides or there was an illegal touching by the Wolverines. Nothing was said, nothing was shown. There was no flags on the field, so I don't know what happened. But this is where Dade County is going to have to step up. They have to do something on this drive. They have to find some way to stop Chattooga's offense or just get this ball back immediately to their offense. They've got to find a way to rip the ball out of the runner's hands. They've got to find a way to force Chattooga into passing situations and maybe get a turnover with an interception, or just get a turnover on downs and make or a 3-and-out and make them punt. Something's got to give, though. One of these teams has to make that change and make a difference. As Carter Bradley gets ready to kick this ball off, and it's going to be a little pooch kick. And there's a flag. It's going to be a false start on the Dade County Wolverines, I think. I'm not really sure. Typically, for a kickoff, it's supposed to be offsides, not false start. But the referee motioned for a false start. Either way, that's going to push this ball back 5 yards, and the Wolverines are going to have to re-kick. Just definitely not how you want to start this off. Again, the Wolverines did attempt the onside kick. A little bit different kick this time, more of a little pooch kick to the line. There's a lot of space in the middle of the field. If I'm Carter Bradley, I can see that, and I just put this ball right over the head of number 44. But he doesn't. He kicks it deep all the way down to the 12-yard line where Chattooga is going to bring it up and get all the way up to the 31-yard line where the Wolverines are going to rally to make the tackle. Good job on the coverage right there. And a great kick by Carter Bradley. Booted that ball all the way down to the 10-yard line from the 35. Something we haven't seen the Wolverines do a lot of is kick the ball deep, and Carter Bradley did a really good job right there booting that ball down. Some of the worst field position that Chattooga's been in all night on their own 31-yard line. Setting up with a 1st down and 10. And, of course, Chattooga just going to continue with that tight formation, only keeping one, maybe two wide receivers out wide. They have no respect for this Wolverine defense. The Wolverine defense has got to find a way to make a statement right here. Hands the ball off right up the middle to Fletcher, who's going to get all the way up to the 3rd level before he's even touched by Anderson Windsor, who does a really good job staying in front of him and making a good tackle. But unfortunately, it is going to be a 7-yard gain on the play on the 1st down run from Fletcher as he just goes right upfield, right through the Wolverine defense. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3 for Chattooga. Just no hurry whatsoever, taking all the time they can off the clock. Hard count, but the Wolverines don't move. Fletcher gets the handoff to the right side. He's going to get the 1st down and more. All the way down to the 40, looks like the 42-yard line for a 1st down Chattooga, as they're just trying to milk this clock away and keep this ball on the ground. At some point, you got to think the Wolverines have got to commit and just free for all blitz it, just to get Chattooga thinking twice about continuing to just try to run this ball down their throat. Tight formation for Chattooga. One wide receiver out to the near side of the field. Handoff right up the middle with Fletcher, and it's a good job by Kai Clark, I believe. No, my bad, number 60 for the Wolverines. Trip Hill staying at home on the defensive line, making a play for only a 2-yard gain for Fletcher. Good job right there by the Wolverine defensive front. Hill come loose and made a good tackle on Fletcher. Cooper sends a man in motion. Tight formation. Going to send Freeman in motion to the right side, trying to get to the outside. Dancing his way all the way up to the 50. could be the 50, 51, depending on the spot. It looks like they're going to spot him on the 50-yard line. Going to be 3rd down and 2 for Chattooga. Potential 4-down territory as they are right at the 50-yard line. Again, just trying to waste as much time as they possibly can and keep this drive going. This is where the Wolverines have to make a statement. Got to get into the backfield and disrupt this play. 3rd down and 2. Evan Avens simulating a blitz. And they get him. They stop him. No gain on the play. Good job, Evan Avens coming in. And I do believe that was H. Garmany as well, combined to make the tackle for no gain on the play. 4th down and 2 for Chattooga. Perfect job right there by the blitzing linebackers to get a stop. Now it's a big decision for Chattooga. 4th down and 2 at the, looks like the 49.5-yard line. Looks like he lost a half a yard on that play. Bring everybody in tight. Try to get the Wolverines on a hard count. Wolverines simulate the blitz, and they don't get there as Fletcher gets to the outside, breaks a couple tackles, and Cash Christensen finally going to wrap him up and bring him down, but it is going to be a big 1st down for Chattooga. The Wolverines did a great job right there on 3rd down to make the stop, but unfortunately this time simulating the blitz did not get home when they actually did blitz, and that allowed Fletcher to make his way to the outside because the Wolverines lost containment again on the edge, and Fletcher able to bounce that ball to the outside and get an easy 1st down and more. We have 8 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Dade County trails 21-14, but they have got to find a way to get this ball back to their offense. Hand off to Cotton this time. The Wolverine's going to cut his legs out from under him. He's going to gain about 2 or 3 before he's brought down. He seems to fall forward every single time he gets tackled. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for Chattooga as they bring in their lighter running back, Fletcher, who has run very well tonight and wanting to continue that success is, again, Chattooga just milking this clock all the way down. So far already almost halfway through the 3rd quarter, Wolverines haven't had a chance to see the ball. Cooper sends a man in motion, fakes it to him, gives it to Fletcher going the other way, but he is going to be wrapped up and brought down. Looks like maybe a yard gain on the play at best. Good job again this time by the Wolverine defense. Didn't get pushed out, stayed at home and locked down that edge and forced Fletcher inside, setting up a 3rd down and 6. 6:47 left to go in the 3rd. Dade County trying to do something right here to make a stop, get a stop. 2 wide receivers to the far side of the field for Chattooga. Going to send Fletcher in motion, fake it to him, hand it to Freeman off to the other side. He's going to get all the way up to the 30, down to maybe the 31. That's going to be a 1st down. Wolverines get caught again with the misdirection. Sent Fletcher to the left and ran Freeman to the right, and he was right wide open for an easy 1st down Chattooga. 6 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Wolverines just can't seem to get off the field. Chattooga in no hurry, just taking all the time they can off that clock. Already in 4-down territory and a flag on the field. Typically in the area of a false start, as all the refs come together to talk this over. Maybe an illegal snap infraction. Not really sure what the call is. Still waiting to hear from the refs. False start on Chattooga. Going to cost them 5 yards. Going to bring up 1st down and 15 from the 35-yard line. Or maybe the 34. 5:53 left to go in the third quarter. It is the 34-yard line. Chattooga, everybody in tight except for one wide receiver down here to the near side of the field. Evan Avens sending people to their positions. Freeman trying to get to the ball to the outside, and Evan Avens wraps him up and brings him down for a loss on the play. Evan Avens, from his linebacker position, shot like a rocket through the line of scrimmage, and a great open field tackle on Freeman, bringing him down for a loss. Going to bring up 2nd down and 18 for Chattooga. Great job right there by Evan Avens. Read it perfectly and just attacked that ball. That's what I've been waiting to see him do all night, and he finally gets it. 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. This time, Chattooga going to put a wide receiver out wide on both sides of the field, trying to lighten that box up a little bit. Going to hand it off to Fletcher, trying to get up the middle. Wolverines do a good job this time. Unfortunately, he is going to get back, looks like, to the original line of scrimmage all the way up to the 38-yard gain on the play. Going to be 3rd down and 10. It looks like they called him actually just short of the 30. The 20 or the 30.5-yard line with 4:31 left to go in the third. Dade County trails 21-14. 3rd down and 11 for Chattooga. Gotta be disciplined right here if you're the defensive front. Can't get gashed for a big play again. Fletcher right beside Cooper, fakes it to him, throws it deep downfield. He's got a wide open Fife who drops the ball. They don't use him much at his tight end position, but they did right there, and he was behind the defense, but the ball just bounces off his hands. Not used to catching passes, obviously, but they had him fooled. They had the Wolverines fooled, and a good pass by Cooper. Just unable to bring it in as Caden Fife. And at 310 pounds, that's amazing to see him going downfield trying to catch that pass. Would love to see him reel it in if you're a Chattooga fan, but the Dade County Wolverines get away with that one. As Chattooga sets up for a 4th down and 11, they're going to go for it. Going to send Fletcher in motion. There's a flag on the field. Yep, false start by Chattooga. I'm going to back them up another 5. Big question right here for the Indians. Now with a 4th down and 16. Going to bring on the punt unit? Not really sure. They definitely switching personnel. Not. Yeah. Javen Baker back deep for Chattooga. Potentially going to punt this ball away, but he has thrown a pass already today. Could see a fake. No, he's going to punt it deep. Kick. Hits at the, looked like it hit at the 10-yard line, but took a Wolverine bounce up to the 12. And that's where the Wolverines are going to take over. 1st down and 10. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on KWN.
You know, the Greek philosopher Aristotle said, you are what you repeatedly do. But in our book, we take it a little deeper. We say you are what you repeatedly do when things get hard. When you look at the naysayers and the haters, and there's a million of them, but you take it upon yourself to erase all doubt. Doubt. Get that doubt out of here.
And we're back as the Wolverines take over on their own 12-yard line. Wayne Garmany sends a man in motion, fakes it to him, looking downfield, going to throw the ball, and overthrows Kai Clark. Had pressure in his face. Ball just a little bit high right there as he was trying to hit Kai on a little post route across the middle of the field. Good coverage downfield by Chattooga. Just did not connect with his receiver. Wolverines liking that empty set, just trying to let these wide receivers do what they do best and get those yards downfield. As we have 3:46 left to go in the third quarter, Wolverines trail by 7. Fake the handoff to Hurst, throws it back to Double on the inside. He's got some room upfield, breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, and finally brought down at the 20-yard line. Going to be about a 5, maybe 6-yard gain right there on the little bubble screen to Double. Third down and 4 for the Wolverines. Good catch and run right there by Double. So we have 3:18 left to go in the third quarter. The score is 21-14, Dade County trailing. Staying, this time trips to the right for the Wolverines. Double one-on-one down here against a very undersized corner. I'm surprised they haven't tried to exploit that. This time the Wolverines throw to the right side. H. Garmany with the catch. Gets upfield and gets the first down. Could have potentially had a horse collar right there as the DB for Chattooga reached up and grabbed the back of H's shoulder pads, but he let go quickly, which was what gave H enough momentum to fall forward and get that first down for Dade County. First down and 10 at the 27-yard line. This time the Wolverines go 5 wide. Wynn going to throw it quickly out to Cash Christensen. He gets upfield quickly, and he's still going. They thought they knocked him out of bounds. Oh, they're saying he did. Cash thought he was still in and was streaking up the sideline, but the referee says he went out at the 35-yard line. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Wolverines as my co-host finally decides to show up as Grant Moore just enters the booth. As we have 2:32 left to go in the third quarter, Dade County trails by 7 to Chattooga. 2nd down and 2 for the Wolverines.
Atlanta traffic never fails, people. Good to be here.
Wolverine's going to be a quick pass out to the left side of the field. Good catch by H. Garmany. All hands right there as he gets close. They're saying that he didn't get the first down. Okay, now they are. Now they're motioning saying he got it. Good job by H right there, just making a great catch. Ball just a little bit in front of him, but a good job to reel it in and get upfield. Did you have fun driving or riding, Grant?
I did have a great time riding. Only a professional Sean Moore could get me through all that traffic in such a hurry.
Absolutely. As we have 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Dade County trails 21-14. 5 wide, quick pass to the outside to Cash. He's got it and catches it and brought down immediately after the 6-yard gain. Long pass right there for Wynn Garmany, but puts it on the money as just a little bubble screen to Cash, just trying to bait that defense in. And as soon as they do, they're going to take the top off of it. I guarantee it.
Yeah, those hitch routes on the far side are no easy throw. You really got to put it on line because any corner could jump it. A very impressive throw.
Again, Chattooga still playing off of the wide receivers. Wynn going to throw it quick to Double, and he's going to catch and get upfield. Still fighting, crossing the 50 all the way down.
Double's on the bottom.
Oh, my bad. That was Cash then.
I will say that this little corner
is way undersized compared to Double.
Undersized.
I'm very surprised that Dade County hasn't exploited that yet, because you're looking at maybe anywhere between 6 and 8 inches difference between Double and this cornerback.
He is honestly
dwarfed. He is dwarfed by Double, and I'm very shocked that the Wolverines, which now they're actually going to switch it up and send him over there to guard Cash. It looks like Chattooga is a little lost on the defensive backfield. Wolverine's going to fake the end around, and Wynn going to take it himself, and that was a very bad decision, as he is going to be hit immediately for about a 3-yard loss on the play. Just didn't have good blocking on that side. He definitely should have handed that ball off, because Hayden Dunn had room and blockers in front of him.
Yeah, maybe it was supposed to be designed. If that were a read option, typically you hand that one off. If you see the DN and any other kind of player
crash,
keep contained, you typically need to hand it off. They crash, keep it all day.
35 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Wynn going to throws it quick across the middle of the field, and it's through the hands. 3 receivers in the area. I think just miscommunication between the receivers because that was way too many bodies in a very tight space.
There was, I think, Cash Christensen, he ran a dig route, and then I don't know if there was supposed to be some kind of mesh underneath. It's the only kind of play type I could see that 3 receivers would be within 5 yards of each other.
Yeah, but that ball come a little hot out of Wynn's hand, and it just went right through any receiver's hands, and luckily lands incomplete across the middle of the field. 30 seconds left to go in the third. Wynn looking to throw, looking downfield. He heaves it downfield, and H. Garmany had no idea the ball was heading his way, and that ball must have come off of Wynn's hand a little rough because it just wobbled.
Yeah, he was also under pressure, too, one of the Chattooga defensive players getting back there in a hurry.
And unfortunately, that's going to set up a 4th down and 13 for the Wolverines. And it looks like they may punt this ball away. I don't know how I feel about this decision, considering Chattooga just took 8 minutes off the clock on their last offensive possession and didn't put any points up on the board. And now the Wolverines are about to give it back to them. A little bit of a low snap. Carter Bradley handles it well and gets a good punt down to the 20-yard line, where it is going to be fair caught by Chattooga. And as they take over 1st down and 10, we're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
And Wolverine football here on K-Win.
Coach Freeman,
Hey, what's up?
this is Shane Gillis. He's one of our newest donors.
Hey, Coach, how are you?
Hey, good to meet you.
We've met a bunch of times.
Coach, I got to tell you, his donations do come with some requests.
Okay, light.
And he also wants his own whistle.
Whistle.
Here we go. Another play. Here we go. Another play. Run it back. I didn't love it.
And we're back here with 16 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Dade County trails 21-14 to Chattooga. Just punted the ball back to this very good run offense, and a false start for sure. It looked like the entire offensive line jumped right there. Probably the center just miscommunication between him and the quarterback.
And I was listening on the way here because I had to, have some context as to what I was walking into. Sounded like Chattooga can't hold their water on that front line.
I mean, that's a couple. Actually, just recently, like the whole first half, they were actually doing a really good job. But the last 2 drives they've had, the drives have ended because of that. The last drive ended because of that. It actually set them back twice on that drive.
Interesting.
Which is what made them decide to punt the ball away instead of going for it on 4th and 11. It's going to be 1st and 15, all the way back to the 15-yard line for Chattooga as they run a man on very late. 14 seconds left to go on the game clock. Still 16 seconds left to go in the third. Going to hand the ball off right on the left side. Wolverines do a good job to rally to the tackle. Unfortunately, all the way back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like, is where Fletcher gets. And that's going to send us to the 4th quarter. We're going to send you guys to a 60-second break.
Wolverine football here on K-Win.
Every game is a mind game. Distracted? Too heavy? Too tired? Nah, that's all in your head. Train your mind. Train your game. Because your only limits are the ones you put on yourself.
And we're back as Grant's trying to explain to me what happened in the girls softball game. It should have ended earlier than it did, but a call by the umps at the game negated a foul ball that was caught by the catcher, wasn't it?
The third baseman, Riley Byram, who went over there, was feeling for the dugout, making sure she didn't, just run into it. And she caught it. I guess her hand was still on the fence or something, and they said absolutely not.
Which I didn't know was a rule, so
I didn't either.
Something I learned today.
It was news to us, too.
Chattooga going to send a man in motion, hand it to him. This time, first time he's getting the ball in his hands.
That's going to be a hold right there.
I was going to say, there should be a huge hold. Number 4, Major Blair on the
heck of
run.
a name.
Yeah, absolutely. He's actually the cornerback that we've been talking about against Double. What's he listed as?
He doesn't have major height to him.
Yeah, 5'7". Yeah, 5'7".
That's like you. That's my dad's height.
He's talking about. I'm 5'10".
Close enough.
5'10", 5'11", depending on what shoes I'm wearing.
Talk to me. I'm 6 foot all the time, all day.
Sure you are. Anyways.
Broadcasting guy right next
the
to
holding penalty going to negate that big run by Blair, his first touch of the game, and going to set Chattooga up with a 2nd down and 20 or 19.
It doesn't force a complete passing situation, only because typically the defense would be like, all right, they're gonna pass.
But
That's when you catch them with a run. But this is
they've done some sneaky work, sneaking the tight ends out. This time Chattooga sends 2 men in motion.
I'm not even kidding when I say this. We call this a nut set.
As they're gonna hand it off to, I can't tell if that was Fletcher or if that was Cotton. Whistle blown, stopped right at the 15-yard line, 5-yard gain on the play, or 4-yard gain on the play. It was Fletcher on the run, going to set up a 3rd down and 15 for Chattooga. 11:34 left to go in the 4th quarter. Dade County trails 21-14, trying to get a stop right here, trying to get the ball back to their offense and get an opportunity to tie this game back up.
Yeah, 21-14 the score. I was listening more on the way here. We were really just hoping how much time we could see to how much we had left to get here. And luckily, I was scared. Chattooga started running that ball a little too much. And then the flag happened. The referees took a little bit of time to discuss. Got here before the end of the 3rd.
Hand it off again to Fletcher. Gets out to the 20, still fighting for yards. Finally bring him down just shy of the 25. Going to be 4th down and 8, I believe. Maybe 7. Yeah, 4th and 7, going to force a punt. Great job by the Wolverine defense right there. Helped out by a couple of penalties, but that's exactly what they needed to do. They needed to get this ball back.
And I will say I am hoping that we win this ball game. I was on the way in here trying to rush and see all the decorations out there for a senior night apparently, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes it is.
And you got a can of Coke Zero today.
Yeah, that's all they had. $2 for a can of Coke.
That's
a little bit of a wobble kick, but takes a great bounce as H. Garmany is unable to get over there and catch it, and that ball rolls all the way down to the 16-yard line where Dade County is going to take over 1st down and 10 with 10 minutes left to go in the 4th. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football here on KWIN.
You know, the Greek philosopher Aristotle said, you are what you repeatedly do. But in our book, we take it a little deeper. We say you are what you repeatedly do when things get hard. When you look at the naysayers and the haters, and there's a million of them, but you take it upon yourself to erase all doubt. Get that doubt out of here.
And we're back. And we're back as the Wolverines take over 1st down and 10 at their own 16-yard line, going 5 wide. Quick pass. No, it's faked. He's got a man wide open, streaking downfield. It's Hayden Dunn. He catches it. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Hayden Dunn. Oh, my goodness. He has been the MVP of this game tonight. Hayden Dunn has done it all.
They call it Fox. You fake the screen, All those corners came down. The safety came down. It created a one-on-one matchup. You fake the screen. Your other receiver sells the block. He goes up, runs this fade route. You're able to hit him on the money. It's a great play.
It's just like I said on that last drive. The Wolverines have been throwing that quick pass all night long, just baiting those corners up, just waiting for their opportunity, and they hit it. And they hit it hard right there. Hayden Dunn with a huge touchdown from Wynn Garmany. And Carter Bradley's kick is up. And the kick is good, and that's going to bring our score 21-21 with 9 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in the game. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
Hey, Wolverine football here on K-Win.
Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. No matter what.
Just waiting for the third go. There.
There we go.
And we're back as we have 9:57 left to go in the game. The Wolverines just tied it up from a huge pass from Wynn Garmany to Hayden Dunn, the man, the myth, the legend, who has done it all tonight. He has been all over the field, has a kick return for a touchdown, just had that punt return, or that pass for a touchdown, and had the run earlier for the touchdown. He is just doing everything he can right now to put the Wolverines in position to win this game, and you just gotta love it. Just gotta love watching him do what he's done tonight.
It was a great play. I wasn't able to listen to all of the football game, but it seems like the Wolverines have been relying on them screens to pull them corners and safeties down, and it worked to perfection.
And Carter Bradley gets kind of a wobbly kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. No!
He touched.
Oh, that definitely should have been called on a touch by the returner, unless that ball was already out of bounds when he touched it.
That's the only thing I could think of.
And that's exactly what Poston's doing. Poston is trying to find out
if his foot was in bounds when he caught that ball. That's a live ball, and he should be down at
and
the
he's
15.
arguing with the referee right now about it, but he's not going to win that argument, unfortunately.
The referee's going to stick with it, apparently.
Yeah, and that's going to give Chattooga the ball at the 35-yard line. Something you definitely don't want to do is gives this team extra yards. And just a bad kick off the tee, which is surprising because, Carter Bradley's been booming them all night tonight. Other than the two onside kicks, man, he's put that ball inside the 15-yard line each kick, and that's even being backed up. But the Wolverines on defense again.
They got a tight end on the back side with two receivers out here to the left.
Yep, but just going to run the ball with Fletcher, and he's going to cut through the middle of the field, and he's going to hit the heart of that Wolverine defense, them defensive linebackers, and they're going to stop him immediately, but unfortunately that is a 5-yard gain on the play. That's something that the Wolverines have got to do a better job of. They've got to do a better job of attacking those gaps on the defensive front with their linebackers, because when Fletcher's getting to the second level before he's ever getting touched, you can't have that happen. He has had way too much space all night long. Did a really good job on the last drive, but just missed it right there. Going to hand it to him, trying to get to the outside, but Kai Clark hits him first, and then here comes Evan Avens to make a huge hit and absolutely stop his momentum, and only a 1-yard gain on the play. It looks like they gave him 2. It did not look like he got that far.
Interesting spot. I guess that forward progress always.
Yeah, he must have fought for extra yards after the initial contact, because he definitely looked like he was stopped right at the 30-yard line. But it's going to be 3rd down and 2 for Chattooga. Trying to get the free yards. The Wolverines don't jump. Wolverines are doing a really good job not jumping off
Listening on the way here, it sounded like Chattooga loves to try to draw the Wolverines off sides, and the Wolverines
look like they're coming on a blitz, and that's exactly what they do. Run to the other side of the field. It's going to be close. I think they're going to give it to him, though. Yeah, they're going to give him to the 47-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down for Chattooga. Wolverines did a really good job. Made initial contact, but just forward momentum by Fletcher gets the 1st down as Cotton comes in to spell Fletcher, give him a breather. And Cotton is the much bigger tougher runner. But Fletcher's done a really good job bouncing the ball to the outside tonight. As we have 8 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter, our score tied 21-all. Chattooga with the ball on their own 47-yard line. Gonna hand the ball off to Cotton. He tries to go right or left, cuts back inside, and is going to be brought down. I think if he'd have kept going left, he may have got the first down and more.
Yeah, he definitely would have. And I gotta say, the Chattooga looks like they run a lot of counter. I've seen a lot of pulling offensive linemen.
That's what they've run all night. They've run counter all night long. Counter and then fake counter and reverse.
Probably anything that a guard might pull in. But
yes, 100%. That's going to bring up second down and 4 for Chattooga as they cross the 50-yard line into Wolverine territory. Going to send a man in motion. It's Blair. Going to fake it to him, take it himself. Oh, it was actually Fletcher with the direct snap, actually. Wasn't even Cooper, the quarterback. Going to be a third down and 1 for Chattooga.
And it looked like Cooper wasn't even in on the formation, so I guess a wildcat type deal.
Yeah, going to bring in heavy formation.
They sent Blair in and faked the handoff and took it up for a nice gain.
Cooper back in at shotgun. Going to have Cotton off to his right. Just absolute tight formation, just trying to get this 1 yard. If one of the Wolverine linebackers can find a hole and get through. But looks like the Wolverines coach is not liking what he's seeing, as he is very upset walking onto the field. As he takes a timeout, we're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football here on K-Win.
Coach Freeman.
Hey, what's up?
This is Shane Gillis. He's one of our newest donors.
Hey, Coach, how are you?
Hey, good to meet you.
We've met a bunch of times.
Coach, I got to tell you, his donations do come with some requests.
Okay, light.
And he also wants his own whistle.
Whistle.
Let's go! Here we go. Another play. Here we go. Another play. Run it back. I didn't love it.
And we're back as the Wolverines coach did not like whatever their defense was in, or maybe one of the players had messed up on the previous play, because he was giving him an earful as he was walking him to the sidelines as they get ready to talk us this next play over, as Chattooga has a third down and 1 right at the 43-yard line or 44-yard line.
See if the Wolverine defense can come up big here.
I'm very surprised that the Wolverines didn't come out in the second half and go to a 5-2, just to kind of give their defensive front a little bit of help. Just staying in that 4-3. Looks like they're going to just sneak the ball right up the middle with Cooper, and he's going to get it and more all the way down to the 40, looks like the 39 and a half yard line. No, they're going to mark it on the 39.
Just a QB sneak there. The Wolverines look like they didn't really get a lot of push up front.
At all. Just an easy first down run by Chattooga. As we have 6 minutes left to go in the game, our score is still tied, 21-all. Chattooga just trying to run all this clock out and give the Wolverines no time to come back, as they are just marching the ball down the field methodically.
But at some point, you also have to go for the score. I don't know what Chattooga's kicker range looks like. Or
here comes the blitz by Evan Avens, picked up very well by the Chattooga offense. Going to be a 4-yard gain on the play by Cotton. Evan Avens came on a blitz right up the middle, but unfortunately he was picked up. Second down and 6 for Chattooga. All 3 timeouts for Chattooga. Dade County's already had to use 1. Just absolutely just letting that clock just tick away. Fletcher in the backfield, going to get the handoff to the left side. He's going to get to the second level before he's brought down. Going to be third down and 2 for Chattooga.
Wolverines need a big stop right here. Force a fourth down, make Chattooga think about it. They'll probably end up going for it.
Right now they're in no man's land. This is 4-down territory right here for them. Wolverines this time actually bring a fifth lineman down. Don't want to give up that QB sneak again.
Try to draw the Wolverines off sides again.
Yeah, the Wolverines, good job being disciplined, not getting caught with it.
Go counter the opposite way probably.
Yep, Fletcher going to get the handoff to the right side, trying to get upfield, cuts back inside, and he's going to get the first down, unfortunately, as he crosses the 30 down to the 28-yard line for a first down, Chattooga.
The Wolverines need to find, just probably stack 7 men up there. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to think about it.
I mean, they've got to do something. Right now, the run game is alive. They've only thrown 3 passes on the night.
One of them was dropped.
And the other one was a trick play that the running back threw the touchdown. So the Wolverines don't really have anything to respect against the pass game. You've got to commit to stopping the run. Going to hand it to Fletcher going to the left side. Wolverines get a hand on him, but he's going to fight his way upfield. So he crosses the 25 down to looks like the 23, maybe 24-yard line.
Right,
looks like the 23. It's going to be second down and 4, maybe 5.
The Wolverines managed to pull out a win here, or even go to overtime. They need to win to really guarantee themselves the 3rd seed. You lose this one,
it wouldn't be guaranteed. They still have a region game next week.
Well, if they were to win that one, I'm thinking hypothetically, if they won this one and next week, they'd lock the 3rd seed up.
Yep. Actually could potentially lock the 2nd seed up. As a handoff right up the middle with Freeman. He's going to get the first down and more inside the 20 all the way down to the 16-yard line. We have 2 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the game. Our score is still tied, 21-all. Chattooga, I do believe, is in field goal territory now. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't seen anything really to state that their kicker has a big leg on him.
Didn't see him in pregame?
No, I did not. But Chattooga with a first down and 10 at the 16-yard line. Clock just over 2 minutes left to go in the game. Wolverines are going to have to think about using their timeouts soon. Cooper sends a man in motion. It's Fletcher, and he's going to be hit and dropped. Good job right there by Jet Shavers to make the tackle. Just waited for Fletcher to come to him, and he wrapped him up and pulled him down. As we get to the 2 minutes, we have 2nd down and 8 for Chattooga.
Under 2 minutes, you gotta. Honestly, you don't want to, but
if the Wolverines get a stop right here, they're going to have to burn a timeout.
That too, but
you've got to give some time back to your offense.
If anything, you let them score and try to drive down the field. I know it's not the greatest idea.
Their kicker hasn't looked great kicking the extra points. You might and the Wolverines have come close to blocking them. Fletcher gets the handoff to the left side. He's going to get upfield all the way down inside the 10. Looks like maybe the 8-yard line. Looks like he got the first down.
Poston is going to call the timeout,
and the Wolverines going to call timeout.
You got to preserve as much time as possible.
And as they take a timeout, we have 1:16 left to go in the game. We're going to send you to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football here on K-Win.
Let's go, boys.
Do they know you by name? Study your tape. Flinch, hearing your number. Do they dread the very sight of you on the field?
Ready? Hey!
They will now.
We know we can move the ball down in 2 minutes.
And we're back as the Chattooga gets ready for this 3rd down and short on the 8-yard line. 3rd and 2. huge implications from this game. Both teams fighting for a playoff spot.
The Chattooga fans getting loud, trying to rally for their team.
Yeah, trying to hype up the offense, try to get a good push from the offensive line. The Wolverines
going right up the middle.
No, it's going to be a counter. Counter to the right side. Gets the first down and more.
If he's gonna pick up the first down, you need to let him go.
The Wolverines are going to have to burn their last time out.
And now you're hoping that your team.
That's exactly what they did. They burned their last time out with 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go in the game, having to try to keep some clock. Probably going to talk to his defense, but we're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football here on K-Win.
And we're back. Me and Grant just discussing what we think the Wolverines might do with a first down and 10 for Chattooga, or first down and goal for Chattooga. Potentially either just let them score, or Chattooga may just go ahead and take a knee and just settle for a field goal attempt right here.
And if you are the Wolverines and you find yourself in that situation, say Chattooga does try to kick a field goal, you go all out for it. I mean, you got to try.
Yeah, and the Wolverines have been close tonight. They have been close to blocking kicks. They do bring, their regular offense back out onto the field. Fletcher as the running back. It's a condensed field, so you really don't have to worry about getting beat deep if you're the cornerbacks for Dade County. You can literally put as many people as you want up close to that line of scrimmage. I don't know what Chattooga is going to do, but if they go after the end zone, if I'm the Wolverines, I'll let them score. They're going to send every motion to the left side of the field. Wolverines come after them. Fletcher's going to be brought down just short of the end zone. Minute left to go in the game. If they're gonna run the ball like that, you just let them score.
Yeah. And if you're going to try to make the tackle, you try to pull him in.
Because now you have to make a stop because you will have no time left. Chattooga able to just grind this clock down to 20 seconds left to go on the clock. Less than 20 seconds left to go on the clock. I don't know if I like that decision. I really don't. And I get it. I get it, though. Like, if you can get the stop right here, if you can keep them out of the end zone, you can send this to overtime. Hand off to Fletcher up the middle, and he's in. He's in with 18 seconds left to go in the game. Now it's make or break for the Wolverines. They have to do something right here. No timeouts and down by 6 right now.
Your hope is a very quick, is a very good return.
A blocked kick would be huge right here too.
Yeah.
And Hayden Dunn's already returned one kick for a touchdown, but a blocked kick would be massive right here for the Wolverines. As Chattooga sets up for the extra point attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good, and that's going to bring our score 28-21 with 18 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football here on K-Win.
Let's go, boys.
Do they know you by name? Study your tape. Flinch, hearing your number. Do they dread the very sight of you on the field?
Ready? Hey!
They will now.
Have to have
and
a good
we're
return.
Back, and the Wolverines getting ready to return this kickoff. Chattooga's coach is in there talking to their kickoff team, being like, "Hey, keep your lanes. Don't get caught getting out of lane right now. The Wolverines have already returned one kick. Don't want to let it happen again. And if I'm the Wolverines, be prepared for an onside kick too.
You'd absolutely be surprised.
It would be a not so smart idea, considering the fact that if the Wolverines get the ball, you literally gave them half the field already.
Yeah.
Me personally, I punch this ball down into one of these gaps down here, and hope and pray that my kickoff unit can contain the returner, because I do not want to give up any free yards right here. As Chattooga gets ready to kick this ball off, and he's lined up for an onside kick.
Hayden Dunn and Drew Duble switching spots. Let it go. Let it go.
Hayden Dunn catches it, breaks one tackle, and then rallied tackled down at the 36-yard line. The Wolverines going to have 64 more yards to go with 14 seconds left to go in the game.
I think I don't know. I think you let that ball drop and block that Chattooga player.
No, you can't. You can't, because if that ball sits, it's live.
It's always a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Like if it would have been closer, maybe. If it had been closer to the sideline, yeah, let it fall. But with it being almost 5-6 yards in, you gotta make that catch.
Snap the ball.
Yeah, Chattooga just not in position at all. Duble by himself over there as they run a man over late to cover him.
You're gonna have to take a shot. Timeout
by Chattooga.
Timeout.
Did not like the way his defense was set up, so they took a timeout. And as he takes a timeout, we're going to take a timeout. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football here on K-Win.
Coach Freeman,
Hey, what's up?
this is Shane Gillis. He's one of our newest donors.
Hey, Coach, how are you?
Hey, good to meet you.
We've met a bunch of times.
Coach, I got to tell you, his donations do come with some requests.
Okay, light,
And he also wants his own whistle.
whistle.
Here we go. Another play. Here we go. Another play. Run it back. I didn't love it.
And we're back as Dade County comes out. First down and 10 from the 36-yard line.
You're going to see the prevent defense. The three
absolutely.
high safeties. Got to have first downs.
And Chattooga's coach was preaching to every one of his cornerbacks and DBs, no one gets behind you. As Wynn in shotgun.
They're going to give him 6-man protection.
Yep. Nope, going to send him out. Cash with the quick pass. Going to be a hook and ladder to Hayden Dunn. And he spins back inside. 7 seconds left to go. The Wolverines are not going to have time to get back on the ball, as Hayden Dunn is very slow getting up. And that's going to end the game. Dade County falls 28-21. We're going to send you guys to a 2-minute break.
Wolverine football here on K-Win.